Hi guys, a massive warm welcome to Friday Focus. We're on week 2. So whether you're watching this live across our social media or as a recording, maybe on YouTube, or maybe you're listening to it on the podcast, a massive warm welcome. So if you've not heard of Friday Focus before, what's this all about? Well, basically I go live 7 p.m. every single week UK time, and basically what it's about is preparing goalkeepers mentally to prepare for their games on the weekends. Okay. Now, also, if you're not a goalkeeper and you play sport, this will help you. But I do these videos and the podcast for the members and students of J4K, just for keepers. So please listen to what I'm going to say, guys. Okay. Yeah. If you want to strengthen the chances of you having a fantastic game of a weekend or play more consistently, you have to prepare the night before. I'll explain why it's so important in a moment. The reason why most goalkeepers, unfortunately, are inconsistent is because they turn up on the day completely unprepared mentally. So this is going to help so many goalkeepers. And if you're a parent of a goalkeeper, boy, oh boy, I cannot stress enough how this is going to help you to help your goalkeeping child prepare for those games. Again, think about it. How many times as a goalkeeper, or you see your goalkeeping child, they might have 3 or 4 fantastic games, then they'll have 2 bad games, then they'll have 1 fantastic game, and then 5 bad games. And it's just up and down, inconsistent. And the reason why that is because they're not preparing for success. You have to prepare for your games the night before. So if you speak to any professional goalkeeper, they will tell you that they prefer, so when they play their games of a Saturday afternoon, for example, they're preparing for their game on the Sunday. Now, I'm not going to go back that far back, guys, okay, because you've got to get to a certain level before you can start mentally prepare for the next game. So I'm just going to keep it very basic and just do it the night before, okay, on a Friday evening. And before I go into it, please click the link below. If you'd like to find out more and personally speak to myself and my network, join my it's completely free of charge, my online academy where there's over 5,000 members, these goalkeepers and parents of goalkeepers, goalkeeping coaches all over the world helping each other. It's an amazing community. It's completely free of charge. Please feel free to register and get free training like this all the time to help you with your goalkeeping or to help your goalkeeping child. In fact, if you're a parent of a goalkeeper, guys, there's nothing like this on the planet that can help you to help your goalkeeping child achieve their dreams. Anyway, back to the video, guys, okay? So basically, you need to prepare for a game. So if you speak to any professional goalkeeper, even though that they prepare long before it, if you speak to a professional goalkeeper, they will tell you that they have their meals at the same time of an evening, the evening meal. They'll go for maybe a walk at the same time. They'll stretch off at the same time. You know, they'll have a shower at the same time. Everything's a routine, the same time. Of a morning time, they'll wake up at the same time. They might go for a walk again to loosen off. Then again, they'll stretch at the same time. They'll have the breakfast at the same time. Sometimes they might not have a breakfast. When they're in the car or the bus traveling to the game, they'll do the same routine as well. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? It's all routine. And what happens is, please listen to what I'm going to say here. When you start doing things in the routine, as a routine, your mind is so clever, guys. Okay, yeah, you'll understand as I go through. Like I said, I'm only on week 2. As I go through the weeks and months and years, you'll understand how powerful the mind can help you achieve your dreams and play the best games possible. Once you start doing things in the routine, your mind. So let's say you start at say 6 p.m. on a Friday night. As soon as you start going into the routine, your mind will go, I've got a game tomorrow, and I'll start preparing. So when you turn up for that game and you play, you're completely prepared for every eventuality. And that's what I'm going to be teaching over the weeks and months to come, to prepare you for every eventuality. And I also teach a lot of it in the free online academy below, which I've already mentioned. I'll teach you, like I say, what to eat, how to warm up, how to conduct yourself, how to prepare, while you're traveling to a game. After the game, how you journal. You'll obviously journal everything, so it'll help you improve for the next game. I'll go through everything to help you prepare for your games. So when you come to play and that whistle blows, you're not, unfortunately, like 99% of goalkeepers, just reacting to everything and everything's a surprise. When you prepare for the game, you're anticipating everything. You're like one step ahead of everything. It's weird. It's like you're in a dream. You're one step ahead of everything. Again, if you speak to any professional goalkeeper, they'll tell you the power of being prepared. So in this week's chapter, guys, this week's show, podcast or video, I'm going to be talking about visualization. visualization is your superpower. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm doing visualization first in week 2. So this is like the first of it all, guys. Week 1 was just an introduction of how the Friday focus works. But basically, what visualization is, it's basically daydreaming on steroids. I promise you guys, if you speak to any professional goalkeeper, any professional athlete, any successful person, they will tell you, 99.9% of them will tell you, they visualize their success before it even happens, okay? And I'll explain how you can do that in a moment, okay? So visualization is your superpower. If you've not heard of visualization before, I call visualization daydreaming on steroids. Okay, so we all daydream. We all, if you're a goalkeeper, you daydream of playing for your professional football club or playing for your country, etc. But unfortunately, a lot of goalkeepers visualize or daydream the wrong way. They visualize negatively or they daydream negatively. And it's not your fault, by the way. I'm not going to go into too much detail. The reason why, unfortunately, a lot of people are negatively programmed is because of our schooling system. I'm not saying all schools are bad, okay, yeah, but most people, unfortunately, come out with a negative program with their mindset because of the school. So it's not your fault, guys, okay, yeah. So, but if you can learn to daydream positively, it will change your life, okay? Because think about it, how many times when you daydream, you're probably thinking, oh, I had a bad game last week. I hope I don't have I hope I don't have another bad game this week. Or, I dropped a cross last week. I hope the team doesn't put in crosses. I hope there's not a penalty. My teammates were complaining last week. I hope they don't complain again. That's how most people sadly think. And it's not your fault, like I say, it's been programmed into us. But if you can learn to be positive, where, hey, I'm going to keep a clean sheet this weekend, or hey, I hope they put every cross into the box because I'm going to come and catch every cross. I hope these 5 penalties and I'm going to save every single penalty, guys. Okay, yeah. Okay, maybe that's a bit far-fetched, but you can see where I'm going. Okay, you just change your thinking, and I promise you guys, over the weeks, months, and hopefully years to come, I will show you how to do that as a goalkeeper, or I'll show you and help you as a parent to help your goalkeeping child doing this. And like I say, the reason why I'm doing visualization first, guys, okay, you'll come back to visualization. Everything I'm going to be teaching you over the weeks and months to come, like I've already mentioned, how to prepare the night before, how to prepare going for walks, how to prepare when you're in the car or bus traveling to a game. Everything comes back to visualization. It's that important, guys, okay, yeah. So here's lesson 1. Visualization. What I'll do, guys, I'll go through lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, then I'll go back to the action steps, okay, yeah? So basically what visualization does, it tricks your brain into feeling prepared. Again, I'm going to keep saying this. Please trust me on this, guys. It sounds strange what I'm going to say, but your mind does not understand the difference between something that's happened in reality and you visualizing. Now, that's actually been scientifically proved, guys. It's proof, that your mind does not realize something that you're visualizing and something that you've done in real life. Okay, so basically, what you can do as a goalkeeper, first of all, is like if you've made a mistake in a game, you can actually visualize that mistake time and time again. You're not making that mistake, but you're actually making that save. And what happens then if you have 50 positive visualizations and thoughts, that wipes out the negative thing. What happens? So your mind completely forgets you made a mistake. It thinks you've made a save. No, it sounds crazy, guys, okay, yeah, but this works big time. So also as well, it's super important as well, guys, what a lot of so-called gurus and lines will tell you to do is to stand in front of a mirror and just say, I'm going to keep a clean sheet. I'm going to keep a clean sheet. I'm going to keep a clean sheet. Now, even though I believe in, that's called positive self-talk, I really believe in positive self-talk, but what these so-called gurus online don't tell you, you've got to put it into practice, okay? So, for example, if you're not good at coming for crosses, for example, what you do first is you visualize yourself coming for every cross and catching every cross and punching every cross. You visualize that and visualize that, but you've also got to put that in training. Okay, yeah. So the visualization comes first, and then you put it into training. And then if you visualize and train, I will guarantee you'll become a better coming for crosses. And then in a game situation, it will just come second nature to you guys. Okay, so it's visualization first, putting it into practice second. And this reminds me of a quote, guys. Okay, yeah. This is many years ago, and a reporter asked a very famous American golfer, and again, I always get this wrong, it's either Jack Nicklaus or Jack Nicholson. One's a famous actor, one's a famous golfer. I'm talking about the famous golfer here. And basically, the reporter asked Jack Nicklaus, I think it was Jack Nicklaus, what's the best game of golf you've ever played? And straight away he said, every game that I play in my mind, traveling on the airplane to the next tournament. So when I first heard that many years ago, I had to rewind it several times because I generally thought, I was like, what, you're playing golf on you're playing golf on an airplane? It's a bit dangerous, isn't it? But when I realized what he was saying, the best game of golf he played was in his mind. On the airplane traveling to the next tournament. So you as a goalkeeper, you can actually visualize you playing your best game possible, coming for crosses, saving penalties, diving at centre forward's feet, being the best distributor. Because if you do it in your mind's eye first, it will come to reality, guys. Okay, I know it sounds hocus pocus, guys. Okay, yeah, but I will guarantee, with Just for Keepers and J4K, I say for you guys that might not know, I was a professional goalkeeper for 10 years. I played for Everton, which is in the Premier League. For you guys that might not know, you speak to any professional athlete and they will tell you visualization is the secret. Okay, yeah, if you learn to visualize and then obviously put that into practice on the training field, you've got a much greater chance of you literally becoming a better goalkeeper and performing, like I said, and performing to the best of your abilities. So do exactly what Jack Nicklaus did. Okay, you basically visualize or daydream your best game ever, keeping clean sheets, coming for crosses, etc. And I guarantee the more you do that, the more it will come into fruition. I promise you guys, I guarantee. Okay, lesson number 2. Okay, yeah, lesson number 2. So it's step by step, the method. So doing this step by step makes this method so powerful. So in a minute, I'm going to give you some examples. Okay, so the good thing about it is you just do it. When you visualize, you don't do it all in one big go. You just do it step by step. So you only need to visualize just a few times a day. And what you'll find, what will happen as well, is the more you do it, you'll subconsciously visualize. Okay, you won't even think about it. It'll just be happening in the back of your mind. Okay, I'll go into subconscious in another video because I'm running out of time now. Okay, so the beauty about visualizing your success is you just do it step by step throughout the day. And this is what makes it so powerful. So for me, I'll visualize when I get up in the morning time, when I'm having a shower, when I go for a walk, I'm visualizing. So whatever I'm trying to achieve in my life, I'm going through my mind. Okay, so again, going back to when I was a professional goalkeeper, I'll be waking up in the morning time, I'll be going for a walk, and I'll be visualizing myself, coming for that perfect cross, going top corners, etc. When I'm on the team bus, again, all step by step. Okay, so I'll go through in a moment how to visualize. Okay. And also as well, lesson number 3, when you visualize, you just keep it short and simple. Now, don't worry, I'm going to come back and go through everything in a moment. I'll go through all the lessons, okay? I'll go through each action, okay? You just got to keep it short and simple when you visualize, okay? Only needs to be for 2 or 3 minutes at a time, okay? Because what you don't want to be doing is sitting down. You can sit down for an hour if you wanted to. I wouldn't recommend you do that. You don't need to, okay? But literally, you visualize, you do it step by step throughout the day, and you just keep it very, very, very short. Okay, so let me explain how you can visualize. Okay, so again, I've already briefly mentioned it. So for myself, okay, it depends where I am. So let's say I'm just about to. Actually, I'll go through the day. So I woke up at the morning time. First thing that I'll do is I'll sit on the bed, cross my legs, close my eyes, and whatever I'm trying to do that day, I'll visualize. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll just, like it says in action number 2, I'll breathe. I'll breathe slow. So I'll breathe in for 7 seconds, hold my breath for 7 seconds, breathe out for 7 seconds. And as I'm breathing in for 7 seconds, holding my breath for 7 seconds, breathing out for 7 seconds, I'm visualizing everything, me catching the cross, the crowd going crazy, my teammates patting me on the back, etc. Then I'll do that throughout the day. Then maybe if I'm in the shower, I'll do the same thing. I'll just stop again, close my eyes, breathe in, breathe out, and I'm just going through whatever I want to visualize throughout the day. So like I say, I'll either be visualizing the perfect game, or if I need to improve a part of my game, again, let's say, for example, that my distribution has not been the best, okay, I'll be visualizing every one of my kicks being perfect, boom, all the time. It's called repetition, guys. It's called, oh my God, I forgot what it's called now, but it's something, it'll come to me in a minute, guys, but it's repetition. Okay, yeah, so if you visualize yourself, the perfect kick, the perfect kick, the perfect kick, the perfect kick, then you practice it, the perfect kick, the perfect kick. I promise you guys, I forgot what it's called now, but something repetition. The more you think about it in your mind and practice it, the better you become. So throughout the day, guys, okay, yeah, whenever I get an opportunity, whether I'm walking, I'm sitting down, I'm relaxing, even I'm having my dinner, even before I have my dinner, I'll just sit down, or maybe when I eat my dinner, I'll be visualizing, but then I'll put my dinner down when I finish. Then again, I'll close my eyes and I'll breathe slow as well. And the last action point before the finish, guys, okay? So you're doing this on a Friday, okay? Yeah. When you get used to this, guys, you'll be doing it every single day. But let's just keep it to Fridays and the day of the game if you're playing on a Saturday. So you obviously, so you go through the visualizations, yeah. So you go through all the visualizations. Like you say, you having the perfect game. You coming for that perfect cross. Everything's perfect. And also as well, by the way, when you're visualizing, you'll actually in your mind you'll make a mistake. Don't worry about that. You just literally have 10 positive thoughts. So if you come for a cross and you drop it in your mind, okay, just go no, and do it 10 times until you catch it. Wipe out that one negative thought with 10 positive thoughts, if that makes sense. Then what I want you to do then, guys, leading up to a game, obviously, you play the game, you warm up, and don't worry, I'll be doing sessions on how to warm up and all that, guys, okay, how to warm up properly. But before the game, okay, yeah, whenever you can, obviously you come in after the warm up, you get changed. The manager says what they say, and the managers always give everyone like a good 5 to 10 minutes, don't they, to do their own thing before they go out. Just try and sit down in the corner of the changing rooms, and this is just close your eyes and literally for 60 seconds, just breathe in for 7, hold your breath, breathe out. I'll also teach you in another video how to do this in a game situation, which is beyond important, because as goalkeepers, we all get nervous, we all get scared, we all get excited. Breathing is the key to calm you down. So while everyone's excited in the changing rooms, okay, yeah, which is good, by the way, okay, but you need to control those nerves and excitement. Get into the corner or wherever you're sitting, and literally, again, your teammates will get used to it. Okay, they'll see you. Okay, okay, Ray's meditating now, or he's taking time out. They won't bother you. But literally, just for 1 minute, breathe in for 7 seconds, hold your breath for 7 seconds, breathe out for 7 seconds, and you just repeat that. And after like a minute, just before the game, guys, you're going to go out and you're going to feel super, super calm. Okay, yeah. So visualization is your like I said there, guys. Okay, yeah. Visualization is your superpower. I can't express how important it is. And please listen to this, guys, before I finish. Every professional goalkeeper visualizes their success before it happens. So if every professional goalkeeper visualizes their success and prepares for the game, should you? Hope you enjoyed that, guys. Make sure that you like or subscribe, or ask any questions below. And also, by the way, sorry, if you're someone who wants to become a professional goalkeeper, make sure that you join our J4K Path to Pro 12-week academy below, and we will show you exactly what you need to do to get trials at professional clubs, semi-professional clubs, getting a college scholarship in the United States. If you're a younger goalkeeper, to help you as a parent, to help your goalkeeper child get to a professional club academy, click the link below. It's called the J4K Path to Pro or Scholarship Academy. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Again, if you understand what I'm saying, please comment below to help your fellow goalkeepers. Take care for now.